Thank you, Mr. Chairman. I want to thank our witnesses for being here today. And as the emerging threats environment facing the United States become increasingly complex, I really do appreciate your dedication to protecting our homeland, our citizens, and our troops. General Guillot, is that right? General Guillot, I first want to discuss hypersonic weapons, which have become a key component for both Russia and China. Hypersonics' high-speed, low trajectory, and maneuvering capabilities pose a major challenge to our ability to identify and warn of inbound threats. With your priority of detecting, classifying, and tracking potential threats to the homeland, are we providing enough resources for reactive threat representation from hypersonics?
Congresswoman, I share your assessment on hypersonics. I think that they are probably the most technologically challenging threat that we're facing, as well as the most destabilizing because of where they operate between established norms and weapons. Specifically for NORAD and NORTHCOM, because both commands have a role with hypersonics, I'm comfortable with the trajectory that we're on to build systems that can detect and track. We have some capability today. But as the threat advances, we need to advance. And so staying on track with our over-the-horizon radar and some space-based systems, which will give us hypersonic detect and track capability, is essential here in the coming years.
So what about next generation technology with respect to hypersonics? Do you feel like we have enough resources around that? Because I really don't think we do. I understand that we don't have to spin them, but we do have to be protective and show foresight. And so talk to me a little bit about that.
Congresswoman, I agree. We need to double the efforts in, like I said, we can detect what we have today, but that's not where our adversaries will be in just a couple of short years. And that's on the defensive part. Obviously, not directly my realm, but then to deter, keeping pace on the offensive side is important, and I know that my fellow combatant commanders are looking at as well. And then I've also had some very good discussions with the Missile Defense Agency, MDA, about some of the systems that they're developing, both in the future as well as adapting current systems today to be able to defeat hypersonics.
Just want to make sure that you know that there are those of us who are really quite concerned about that and would welcome the opportunity to talk further about it. Ms. Zimmerman, in your testimony, you discussed the impact climate change has on our military readiness. You highlight the Global Water Security Center at the University of Alabama, which utilizes DoD funding to provide education, training, and research-related water, food, energy, and natural disasters. Can you discuss how the Global Water Center assessments help combatant commands, strategic planning, and contribute to our national security?
Thank you very much. I think in terms of some of those specifics, I'd like to get back to you in a little bit more detail. But I will say that our ability to get on the same page as a department and as a government in our analysis, our understanding of the problem is what is right now allowing us to begin to take action with the goal for the department of really ensuring seamless operations when we need them, where we need them, regardless of the impact of climate change and extreme weather.
Great. General Richardson, we continue to see our adversaries target our partners in South America, from China's Belt and Road Initiative to Russia's disinformation. With China emerging as South America's top trading partner, how can we use our trade initiatives, like the Americas Partnership for Economic Prosperity, to deter China?
I would say that we have to be what we said that we're going to do. We've got to follow through with that and do what we said we were going to do. And I think that is a huge investment in the region. 11 presidents from this region out of the 31 that came here to Washington, D.C. That shows you, I mean, I look at that as just a foot in the door to expand that. I mean, what a great first effort. And I'm so excited about this program, the attention, the investment. It's huge for Team USA and Team Democracy. And so if we can just make that even bigger and better, that's what we need to do.
Thank you. I yield back the balance.
Gentlelady's time's expired. Chair, I recognize the gentleman from